Alrighty, this is a screencast lesson to help guide your first couple of days with the MBOT challenge. This will be part one, and in part one I'm going to mostly focus on trying to communicate what we're thinking about for a product for the project, okay? So you can see here, first of all, make sure you've clearly read over the project constraints. We will be providing poster board and other materials, but just keep in mind that the project itself cannot exceed these dimensions here. So basically it's just about the right size. It can move in and out of a doorway if needed. As well, a variety of materials will be provided. I think I mentioned this in class, different types of wood and a variety of other materials, and we'll be putting those out for gathering along the back table area near the fish tank. Try to use some restraint, use only the materials that you think you'll need, and then at the end of each session, please return materials that you're not needing. And we will have to work on a way to manage the materials that you've gathered for your group, whether it be in a bin or even a cubby. So like I said, we're mostly going to talk about what is the type of product that we're looking at here. And we are using this term interactive poster quite a bit. So we really just kind of want it to be something that students in grades, say 7, 6, maybe even grade 5, can walk up to and with your guidance, read some direction on the poster, perhaps provide some background information about the concept that you have chosen or concept that you've chosen. And then perhaps it is a game, something interactive, at least maybe some type of quiz where, of course, the MBOT has been incorporated in some way. I mean, the MBOT we're just giving you an opportunity to do some coding and apply the coding to a bit of a real life situation, although this isn't exactly real life, it's a bit contrived. But, at the very least, perhaps the MBOT could be the entertainment for your poster, your interactive poster. Think of it as being like an interactive poster station where students will stop by for 2 to 4 minutes and learn something about what we've been covering in this unit, okay? So I think that's pretty much there. The timeline is self-explanatory. Please read over it. Obviously, we're in our first week here working on the project. Should have 4 class periods, and these are our objectives for each day. We're now on day 2. And so day 2, your engineers are down in the DT lab getting a programming lesson on the MBOT from Ms. Lobo. They'll be up about halfway through the lesson. And the remainder of the team will be probably watching this video and begin to brainstorming and doing some design work. Okay? And then we'll talk about the rest of the weeks later on. Project awards will we make a document that gives all the viewers a chance to vote on the posters as they pass through, okay? And I think the rest of that is inspiration, and we don't need to read over it too much. All right, so let's think about it for a second here. What we're asking you to do is basically use kind of this rectangular space as a communication device. So we're gonna call this our interactive, I'm just gonna call it an I poster, interactive poster. And it might lead with some type of title. I'm not sure if you want to call it that a title or something that's showing, the audience, the viewers, what exactly are we talking about here? So you might have picked something like, do all simple machines create mechanical advantage? I don't know. So you're probably going to have to do a little bit of explanation in here someplace, right? You're going to have to explain, what exactly is mechanical advantage. So you might have like a little lever system set up here, and you could somehow demonstrate that when the lever goes up here, it comes down there, and someplace it's doing some work. We do have a number of pulleys, and you could probably use a pulley system as well. Maybe someone could pull on one end of the pulley and move a load here. And then you could either perhaps even connect that line. Maybe you could connect that line down here to the MBOT. Perhaps the MBOT car could do some of that work. You could pull it around. And so you've informed them, and then maybe over here, someplace you could have some type of question and answer area, something like that. So we're looking for something to be interactive something where students will learn a little bit from and perhaps have a little bit of fun. And that's just an idea that I came up with off the top of my head while I'm just sitting here making this screencast lesson. So what we're going to recommend you do today, as already mentioned, number 1, engineers are down getting an MBOT lesson. Number 2, project managers, construction, and design leads should be doing some brainstorming. Review the learning goals in order to help start selecting a concept. And then do some initial design work. And then finally, what I'd recommend is begin making a list of materials that you might need. So we still have it in our budget to go get some more stuff. So whether that be rope, string, we have tons of glue sticks, hot glue guns. We'll be getting some wood, if you will. Just going to call it that, wood. And yeah. And then any other ideas you have, please just submit them to me, pop over to the desk and let me know what you're thinking. All right? Okay, have a good day.